Hello, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. This is visible.
Okay, thank you.
पुढची मीटिंग सुरू झाली.
फर्स्ट शेयर कर लूँ या फिर से? Share this one. Okay. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening all, and I welcome all of you for this webinar on the India AI Application Development Initiative. No, I think someone has raised hand, Mukesh Kumar. I think let's go ahead and then we'll answer to the queries if anyone has it. All of you must be aware that the government of India has launched IndiaAI Mission in this March, which is a very large-scale initiative of the government. One second. Basically, which is at a national level a program to democratize and catalyze AI innovation and ecosystem in the country. The objective of this mission is to create large-scale solutions of social impact in the sectors like healthcare, agriculture, education, streamline the foundational resource which are useful for the AI innovation like compute, data sets, create AI ready workforce, and also most important thing is that the solutions developed as a part of the India AI innovation should be responsible and ethical, so that it should not cause any user harm, and they should be built on the Indian data sets, so that we create for India and we give this solution across the world. The mission has 7 pillars. The first pillar is India AI compute capacity, where we will create compute up to 10,000 or more. The second one is the India AI Innovation Center, where we will create large multimodal models using the Indian data sets, and we create a specific foundation models in the critical sectors. The third is the India AI dataset platform, where we will streamline the access of the quality and non-personal data sets available across the government, so that the innovation and the data-driven governance can happen. The fourth pillar, which is the India AI application development pillar, where we will develop, scale, and promote impactful AI solutions in the critical sectors. As a part of this initiative, we will develop 25 AI solutions in the 5 years period. The fifth pillar is the India AI future skills. As I said, that one of the mission of the India AI is to create AI ready workforce. So we will be creating AI ready workforce, and we will be promoting AI in BTech, MTech, and PhD and postdoc programs, as well as we'll be creating 200 AI data and AI labs in tier 2 and tier 3, where we feel that the low level kind of jobs which are currently required, we can train resources on those, like the AI, data analyst, data curation, data labelers. So these kind of skill sets will be created in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities of our country. The fourth is the India AI startup financing, where we will support deep tech AI startups, and we will be making sure that we can support these startups in pre-seed, seed, and commercialization of their journey. And the seventh pillar, which is AI, safe and trusted AI, where we will develop tools, frameworks, checklists, and we will also make sure that whatever the applications are created as a part of India AI mission, they will be using these tools and frameworks, so that the solutions developed are safe and trusted. Today's main mandate of this webinar is to discuss about the India AI Application Development Initiative. You all are aware that we have launched India AI Development Initiative Challenge. So what is the mandate of this development challenge is that we will be creating impactful AI solutions in the critical sectors. Basically, we target AI for social good, so that the citizen-centric AI solutions are in the AI using AI. We will make AI for India in India. That means that we will be using the Indian data sets, Indian talent, and also the indigenous foundation model, which we will be creating, will be used for the as a part of this initiative. And the most important thing, which is very important for all of you to know, is that we would like the solution to be deployed at the large scale, and we will be helping to whoever is being taking part in this initiative. We will help that the solution developed will be deployed at a national level, and we will be promoting responsible innovation, so that the entire ecosystem is included, like startups, researchers, students, all are included as a part of this initiative. As I said, that we have already initiated the first innovation challenge, which was launched on 16th of August, and it had 5 theme areas, where we had launched healthcare, improved governance through the language technologies, agriculture, assistive technologies for disabilities, and last, climate change and the disaster management. As a part of this challenge, we had given indicative problem statements. However, these are just the indicative, but if you think there are some critical problem statements which we may not have listed in this, you are also free to include that and develop a POC on that. Who are entitled to participate in this? we would like the entire ecosystem to participate, like industry, government agencies, students, startup, and research institution. The most important thing is that by the time the organization which gets selected and reaches the third stage, they should form a organization, so that a formal organization is created, so that with the help of that organization we can go ahead and do a national rollout. We have already created a multidisciplinary jury which comprises of the experts in the domain which we have currently, as I mentioned, the 5 domains, the government organizations who are going ahead with these domains, VC and technical leads from the industry who will be helping us to evaluate the application and help us to take the application from stage 1 to stage 3. The deadline of this initiative, the challenge, is 16th September. And if you have any doubts about the eligibility, you can read the eligibility criteria in the Innovation Challenge document. As I said, that the challenge comprises of 3 stages. The first stage is the POC, where the initial results will be announced within a 1 month of the closure of the challenge. As on date, it is 16th October. So exactly after 1 month of the closure of the challenge, we will be announcing the results, and whoever gets selected will be awarded 5 lakhs. The stage 2, for this, going ahead with the stage from stage 1 to stage 2, we will be giving 2 months time for the organization or the agency which is selected to develop the solution and come back to the jury, so that uh, they can present their work, and the winner of this will get 25 lakhs for the stage 2. Whoever gets selected in the stage 2 will be given 3 months time for the final solution architecting and the creation, so that this solution we will be taking ahead for the national rollout, and we will be giving the entire support to the winning team for the rollout, and the winner will be getting 1 CR. This is what the entire challenge is about. I'll close my scene, and if you have any questions on this, we are happy to take the questions. Yeah, so this is what I had to present, just a brief, so that we are all on the same page. If any queries are there, we are happy to answer to these queries. And whatever the queries are there, we'll also publish the same queries on our portal, so that it is more easy for everyone who is not present today, can go through these response to the queries, and can able to understand what exactly is the whole initiative about.
Um, hello.
Yeah, Dr. Singh.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for the presentation. You have listed out a few areas that you are looking for solutions. So we are working on a solution which is not listed in the area, but you did say that you will consider. But you kept mentioning critical areas. Can you briefly tell us what these critical areas align with?
See, we are saying that AI for public good. So critical areas is that the solution should be impacting the large population scale. As of now, we have come up with 5 themes, and we have listed the some of the tentative problem statements. Like in the health, we had said tuberculosis. And 1 second, I'll just go to the health sector, and I will tell you the problem statement. Early disease detection using AI, enhanced X-ray. Ophthalmology outcomes using AI for detection and management of conditions, AI powered vector borne diseases. Why we have said this? Because it will have a large scale population impact. So that is what AI for social good is all about.
Okay, it's more on the population-based approach.
It should impact
I
the
just
people of
joined
our
the
country.
meeting a bit late, so I did miss your first few slides. So let me explain what was specifically my query. So we are working on a solution which helps the industry manufacturing sector. So I'm assuming that is not covered under this scheme that you're launched.
No, as on date, we are only going ahead with this themes. The healthcare, improved governance through language technology, agriculture, assistive technologies, and climate change. But this is not the only end of the whole innovation challenge. We will be coming many more. As of now, manufacturing is not considered, but in any of these thematic areas, if you have some solution which is not listed here, indicative problem statement which is not indicated here, you think it will have a large population scale impact, you are free to submit that. And as I said that we have already constituted a committee with these theme experts, industry experts on these themes, government departments experts on these themes. They will help us to evaluate.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, Mr. Panikkar. Mr. Panikkar, you're not audible. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, Kavita and other participants. My name is Sanil Panikkar. I am from Perth in Australia. And Kavita, thank you for explaining it really well. It's crystal clear to us. Okay, my question to you today is, you have explained the product delivery in 3 phases: POC, product development, and delivery. Okay, what happens when the product is already developed? We have an innovative AI platform. We have built an innovative AI platform in which anyone can go and build a software application based on prompts. It is citizen-centric and it supports regional language as well. Perfect for Indian market. We already have a company in India registered last month. So what will happen to my situation? Do you accept our application?
So since you already said that you already have a solution, so there is no POC, you can directly come to the stage 2. So you can submit and accordingly we will evaluate it at that moment.
Sure. Okay. Stage 2 or stage 3, it's market ready. We already have a customer.
Maybe for our requirement, you may like to some customization. That's the reason I said stage 2.
Sure. Okay. Clear. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Bharatesh PL.
Hello, madam. Thanks for the opportunity to speak today, and thanks for the presentation. My name is Bhartish. I'm from Bangalore. Health tech founder, like our organization for. Hello.
Yeah, you're audible, please.
Yeah. So, my name. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, my name is Bhartish. I'm from Bangalore. We have a startup called Meninta Healthcare Private Limited. It's a like 4 years old organization. Now we are have this disease prediction that AI we plan to build. Of course, it is in very nascent stage. So you prefer us to apply and we are a part of POC, or we come to the second thing? So of course, I could not go through the eligibility criteria.
I mean, if you have a concept, you can apply in the stage 1 because if I understood rightly what you said, that you're still in the initial stage.
Initial stage, yes.
So it is better to come in the stage 1.
Okay. We have like data like 1 lakh customer data today. So probably, sure. Thanks.
Thank you. I believe some of you have a query that it is equity or a grant in aid. So as of now, the initiative, as a part of the initiative, it is grant in aid of the Government of India. I believe some of you have given some queries in the chat board. I'm just having a look at it and I will just read out the query loudly. One query is how many participants will be selected for stage 1 and stage 2. As I said that there is a jury, it will look into the problem statements on which you are building a solution, and depending on the criteria which the jury feels, we might also select more than one. But as of now, it depends upon the jury and how your problem statements are. At the end, if you have seen my presentation, I have very clearly said that at the end of every stage, we will be supporting you with the mentorship. And at the end, at the second stage, we will be also helping you in getting some data sets from the department so that you can do a pilot testing of your solution on the government data sets. And at the end of the stage 3, we will very closely work with you so that the solution is deployed by the respective domain ministry at a national level, and we will be supporting you with regard to all the support you require in the deployment. Someone has asked a question, where do we log on for the competition? This has been floated on IndiaAI. You can apply on the IndiaAI portal. Once you go to the, my team has already given, it is indiaai.gov.in, where you can go through and apply for the challenge. Someone had asked, we just applied to competition today. We haven't received any confirmation email yet. I mean, there will no email be coming to you. As I said that the last date for submission of the application is 16th September. So you will apply, but there will not be any confirmation. And we will take 1 month post the last date for the selection. Whoever gets selected, whoever clears the stage 1 will be given email. So as of now, no emails will be received by any one of you. And the last date of submission, if you see onto the website, it is 16th September. Please keep on monitoring our website, because in case there is an extension of the last date, that will also be reflected on indiaai.gov.in. So no mails will be sent to any one of you. So you're requested to keep on monitoring the indiaai.gov.in. There is a question that, is it necessary to have a startup for an application if I and my faculty willing to fulfill the application with the AI application? As of now, it is not required, but in the stage 3, you need to register. Because as I said that we will be taking up with that organization for the national rollout. So at the third stage, you're required to register, but for stage 1 and stage 2, you're not required. I mean, this is not a mandatory. You can apply if you fulfill the condition. But if you get selected in the stage 3, then you have to register yourself. I think Mr. Karan has some query. I'm not able to hear you, Mr. Karan. I think
can you hear me, ma'am? Is it okay now?
I can hear you. Now I can.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, ma'am, I have a question that since I'm going through a problem statement, and in there are multiple use cases which are listed at the moment.
These are illustrative.
These are elaborative. Okay, so my solution can go and solve all the use cases which are there in that single problem statement. Is it right?
Yeah, if you have, you can. Or if you want to solve one, it is also okay.
Okay, thank you. That was what I was asking.
Someone had asked, what are the cloud deployment model choice requirement, or is it that open to the developer? That is open as of now. But at the stage 3, we will be very clear what it has to be government cloud, or we are also in the process of building our AI compute. Is it our AI compute or it is government cloud? That will be very clearly given to the organization which is selected in stage 3. But as on stage 1 and stage 2, you're free to take your choice. Madhvi?
Yeah, so one of the questions I had is, should we be using only indigenously developed LLMs, or can we use like globally developed open source LLMs like Mistral or Llama, etc.? And secondly, right from stage 1, should our solution focus on multilingual support, especially in Indic languages, or initially we can do a generic one, and at stage 3 we can scale it for multilingual support?
I'll answer. I mean, your question has 2 parts.
Yeah.
One is the models. If you have indigenous model, I mean, you can go for that. Otherwise, open source is also fine, because as a policy, government also promotes open source. So that is the question number 1. And the second question is that should it be from the starting the Indic? I mean, support the Indic. You can go with initial one generic, and at the stage 3 or and the stage 2, you should show at least capability for the Indic. Then only the stage 3 you will be able to scale up to the multiple Indic language. Is Madhvi there? Madhvi, have you heard response?
Ma'am, she responded on the chat.
Okay, fine. Avi Ved.
Hey, I think my main question was answered in regard to the cloud and the model usage. The other question that I had is, let's say like I'm using an LLM that isn't self-hosted for the moment. Is that okay for like stage 2, and like in stage 3 we can switch it out? Or like would you recommend starting to develop with that use case in mind?
No, I didn't get your question. Please, can you repeat your question?
Yeah, I was sort of saying like these large language models, there's a choice of building on a self-hosted model or like using an API. Is it okay if we use a foreign model for the prototyping stage and then like switch over to a self-hosted model in the future?
See, someone also asked for that, but we would prefer open source models.
Okay.
Piyush.
My question is that, like, I have an idea.
No, I am not able to hear you clearly. No, Mr. Piyush, I cannot hear you clearly. Hello?
Can you hear now?
There's a lot of disturbance. Yeah, but it's better.
Ma'am, so my question is, if I have an idea in my mind, and well, I'm just a college student right now, I don't have enough resources and too much knowledge about it.
There is a lot
I
of
just have an
disturbance.
idea and I
There
have
is a lot of
implemented.
disturbance. I cannot hear you clearly. There is a lot of disturbance.
Is it
Can you
better,
send
ma'am?
it to me on chat, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Prakhar Goyal.
Hi. So, ma'am, when you say the impact, right? So, this whole competition is about to show AI on the impact, like on the grassroots level of India. So, when we say AI, most of the folks are talking about the LLMs and the models and stuff, right? So, but do you think we should like mandatorily show the usage of LLMs, or there was a traditional AI also, like machine learning algorithms which we can portray, like, because nowadays everything AI means generative AI and the LLMs. So can you specify like what do you mean by AI, at least for this competition?
For this
Kavita ma'am, you are in mute.
Sorry, am I audible now?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
As I said that we are saying AI-based application in 5 domains, which have a social impact, which will help the department, whoever is that department who is implementing, to have a large-scale impact, like early detection of any disease using X-rays. So that will be helpful for the government departments if they have implemented this solution across the country, and there are no doctors in the remote area and they have X-rays. Using AI, they can detect that this kind of a disease is there and how it can be mitigated. So it is that. I never said generative AI, I said AI-based solutions. I think someone had asked that whether this is to be, this application is for the entire 3 stages. Just wanted to clarify, whenever you apply, you will apply for stage 1 in case it's just an initial stage. And if you already have a solution, still you apply and accordingly you will be categorized. So you need to apply, and if we require, all the 3 stages will be crossed, and if not, 2 stages will be crossed depending upon the level of the application you have developed. Piyush Goyal. Piyush Goyal.
Yes, ma'am. So, yes, ma'am. I sent my
I have an
in the
idea on
text.
my mind, and I am just a college student. I don't have much knowledge and resource, but I have made a small version for a hackathon. Yes, you can register. As I said, you can register depending whether you, I mean, if you go through the stage 1, stage 2, and at the stage 3, you will have to register yourself as a startup. But for stage 1 and stage 2, it is not mandatory for you to have a startup. Anima Agarwal. Someone has asked,
Yeah.
can we apply for 2 categories? Yes, you can.
Thank you, ma'am. I am Anima. I have an EdTech platform for persons with disabilities. So I think you have mentioned there a problem statement for testing of disabilities also, testing this thing. So I wanted to ask is, one is the testing of the disabilities, or another is the testing for the disabilities. I mean, one is identifying the disability, or another is when the disability is identified, we need to provide them educational solutions, and there we need to design testing assessments for them. So we are actually working on the second part right now.
Okay.
So one question is that mostly what I see there is a autism and all, dyslexia and all, which is intellectual disabilities. We are currently working for blind. So can we apply for this thing? Second is, currently we are using a conventional tech solution. We have use cases for AI, but our current product does not incorporate AI. So can we apply in this scenario, seeking application of AI in our current product?
Yeah, you can apply. You can apply.
And so we have 2 products where AI can be used. So you have mentioned testing and even text, audio, and video. So the first product is for test. One product is for testing, which is under POC, and the second is the which has the solution for text, audio, and video. So both the products we can apply, or we in the same category.
So as Tanvi has mentioned, that you can apply for the same category, multiple solutions in the same category, but only one will be taken forward. And if that is not the case, then it will lead to disqualification. So you can apply for, submit applications for multiple solutions, and only one of them from one team will be taken forward.
Will be taken forward. And any criteria of how big a team should be?
So that depends on what the team is contributing to the solution. The team member, the team leader is supposed to mention all the team members in the application form, their role in the solution. That is part of the process. And once that is going to actually help us identify what their role is throughout the process.
Okay, thank you. Because we are in the process of expanding the team. So currently we are only 2 members and we are in the process of expanding the team right now.
Right. You may mention that in your project proposal as well, in the documents that you have to submit as an attachment.
Okay.
Raja, could you take your question?
Actually, I am Dr. Raja Chandrasekharan from Tech University, Chennai. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. We have been developing applications to develop diabetic retinopathy and age-related macular degeneration. We want to submit our proposal to develop software applications in retinal image analysis field. We are not a startup or company, we are academicians and we are in collaboration with several hospitals like Vasan Eye Care in Chennai and ACSR Government Hospital Nellore. And we have been developing solutions to apps for generating diabetic retinopathy and AMD. In fact, we have also won a generative AI hackathon last 6 months back. So the thing is, I want to participate in this. But my question is whether I can apply through my college. So because somewhere I read that the college has to give a no objection certificate stating that they have no rights in the outcomes, something like that. I want to just understand how different it is from if it is a DST or DPT project, it will be through our college and we will be acting as investigators. So is this proposal scheme not like that or what? I just want to understand on that.
So academics can apply, you can apply through your faculty. The NOC is required just to make sure that there is no duplication of efforts from other folks working on the same projects in your department or through your faculty.
Okay. The question is if I want to claim the benefits of the outcomes, not monetary benefits or any other thing, like for the accreditation purpose and other things. So then it would be better if I involve my institution also. That's what my question is. Instead of no objection certificate, can I get an endorsement certificate that this particular faculty is involved in this competition? Something like that would be fine or what?
This is something that we'll have to get back to you on. We have made a note of this question. We also request you to share an email on fellow 3 or Sudhir Reddy, the emails that have been provided to the IndiaAI Application Innovation Challenge form for any queries. You may reach out to us and we will respond to this over email.
Okay. 2 mail IDs you are telling us, Samir Reddy and another mail, ma'am?
Right. I will just share them with you on chat box.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
If there are any other queries, we are happy to answer. In case I don't see any one raise their hand, so I think we've answered to most of the queries. As I said now, Mr. Avi Vaid has raised his hand. Yeah, Mr. Avi.
Hi, thanks so much for all this information. I just had one other question. Do we need the employer NOC at stage 1 itself, or can it come in later stages?
You will participate as an independent, so it has to be an NOC if you're working in an organization.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I think someone has asked about jury members signing an NDA. I mean, they are senior government officers and domain experts, so there will not be any NDA. But you need to be assured that no information shared by you during any of the stages will go out of that room.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Professor Meena from Geetam University. So my doubt is regarding the team size. Is there any limitation, like what is the maximum members in the team based on the work I'm asking.
I mean, there is no number of team size. We have not mentioned any. It is up to you to decide.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, again, one more query is you mentioned some of the use cases. For example, in healthcare, so we are working on another one disease. So shall we include that as
Yes,
in the
you can. Yes, because if you see, we have very clearly said in our innovation challenge document, these are the indicative problem statements, and they are not exhaustive. So if you think there is some other use case which has large scale impact, you are free to apply for that.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So I think we have clarified all your doubts, and whatever the doubts have been raised by you, we will prepare a document and we will also upload the document onto IndiaAI, as my team has very clearly in the chat box given the link to this innovation challenge. We will publish it over there so that you can all have a look at it. As on date, the last date for submission of the challenge is 16th of September. I think Mr. Sriram has raised his hand.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, madam. My question is, we come under a category of agriculture, and one of challenges in agriculture meets 50% of what we do. But the product that we make comes under aquaculture. Will it be still possible that aquaculture, madam? We have solutions for aquaculture. Can it be considered as agriculture as well?
I'll come back to you on that because I'll also have to see whether it's aquaculture.
Yeah.
No, as of no, we are looking into only agriculture.
I see. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So thank you all, and I believe all your questions have or doubts have been clarified. In case you have some more till today, 12 o'clock, you can send us your queries. We will form up a final document and we will publish it onto the IndiaAI portal. And as I will reiterate again, the innovation challenge is being published on indiaai.gov.in. The last date of submission is 16th of September. As on date, we have published five themes with 14 problem statements, which are illustrative and not exhaustive. You can apply as a startup, as academia, as a student, as a researcher, as an industry, as an R&D organization. And if you're participating as an independent person or a startup, then you will have to register yourself at the end of the stage 3. This will be a grant and not a equity. So I believe all these questions have been answered. We look forward for a lot of participation from you all. And in case you have more doubts, you please send us by 12 o'clock today. Thank you. Yeah, we have 2 more information webinars. They will be on themes. The next webinar is tomorrow. The time is same. It is on healthcare, climate change and disaster management and agriculture. The third webinar is on 12th September. The time is same. It is on governance and assistive technologies for learning disabilities. So you can join again on these 2 days also. Thank you very much. And I would wish that you all participate in this innovation challenge. Thank you.